Hello, it's Mr. Smith, and we're going to do a video tour of eCampus and MyLab Math, also called Mymathlab, which is what I normally call it. It's the old name. So here we're in Blackboard or eCampus, and this is the class list that I have. We're going to go ahead and go into your course, and you should see an announcement. So it's really important that you read the announcement here. It'll tell you what you're going to find here in eCampus. It also have some pictures there. My grandson's picture is missing because I'm putting this in a video. Didn't want to have a picture of a child. So let's go ahead and click out of here. So make sure you read the announcement. It'll tell you what you need to do to get started. Oh goodness. Let's see. I guess I'm going to have to figure out how to do this. Oh, okay. Here we go. Because I don't have a full screen, I'm going to have to use this button here. So we're on the Announcements tab. I'm going to click on Syllabus. One of the things it's going to tell you in the announcement is to print out the syllabus. So you should print it out, and it's working on getting that done, or at least getting it out. So I've actually created a video that you can watch. It's about 15 minutes, and it goes through the syllabus in more detail than I will in class. In class I'll mention some things, but you should watch the video or read through the syllabus, a little bit of both, but make sure you know what's in there. And so that's that. So let me see, I can click out of here, and let's go to we'll come back to the Mymathlab or MyLab Math tab. That's normally where you're going to go in to do your homework, or that's where you'll go in most of the time. Let's see, introductions. So actually I need to get those out of there. Those are some old ones. But this is where you'll be able to introduce yourself. I'll have an introduction in here. I'm going to need to get that done right after I get done with this. And then if we end up having teams, I'll do that here. Email Instructor, you can click here and quickly email me. Let's go back. Oh goodness. It's a little bit hard doing this in a small window. Okay, so you've got the My Grades. If you click on that, you'll see what your grades are. Of course, there's nothing in there right now. The Help button, this is eCampus and Blackboard Help. There's a number there if you need some help, or an email address. Let's see, resources. These are some other resources that are available to you. Learning materials. My understanding is it'll have all the materials that you have for your courses in one place. I don't know how that all works or how it's going to look, but mine looks a little bit different than yours does. And then tutoring with 1T, that's where I can do tutoring online with you. If there's a time you want to try to get together, we might be able to do that outside of class. So that's pretty much everything except for the MyLab Math. So let's go there. So notice the first thing you're going to want to do is run the browser check. You only have to do this one time. And notice it says I have everything I need. It may have you download some plugins or whatever you need to run all the programs in MyLab Math. Once you've done that, most of the time we're going to be going into assignments, but notice this is where you access the textbook. It takes just a minute here to download. So you're going to have to sign a terms of use. Oh, let's see. We'll eventually get this book. All right, there we are. So if you click, oh goodness, let's see, table of contents. You can go to any place in the book just like you normally would if you were turning the pages. So anyway, that's how you access the book. Let me go ahead and click out of there. Multimedia Library, that's where you can actually access all the videos and other things that are available. So for example, in Chapter 1, all sections will select all. And it shows you all the things that are available. These are videos, and then there's PowerPoints for each section. This is the textbook, and then these are the videos that are made by the authors of the book. I believe they're the authors. And what you're going to find is I've made videos for each section that basically go over my notes, but you also have the videos that come with the book. When you click on the help buttons and there's videos available, that's these videos here. And looks like they actually do have a section video here. And so you could watch this video and it'll go through the whole section. So you'll have my videos, you'll have the videos that come with Mymathlab. And one of the most important things early in the course is to figure out what's going to work best for you. And actually, I'm thinking about online instruction. You're going to get instruction in the classroom, but you're always going to have these videos at home as needed. You can watch the videos that I do over my own notes, and you can watch the videos that come with the book as needed. All right, so we also have, let's see, I don't think you're going to really need the MyMathLab Gradebook. You'll normally find your grades in eCampus. Integration support, if you ever have any issues with MyMathLab in eCampus, they may ask you to download or give them some information that's in here. So anyway, that's pretty much all that. Let's go to assignments. You'll notice there's an introduction to the TI-84 calculator. By chapter 2, you're probably going to want to go in there if you're not real familiar with the TI-84. You may even do it the first week. The orientation here helps you with some of the basic things you'll see in Mymathlab. And then this is a link where you can find out how to enter answers in Mymathlab. A lot of students these days are pretty comfortable using computers, so you might just try doing homework, and if you run into any problems, you can come back and look at these videos. If you're really nervous about working in Mymathlab, then you probably want to watch both of these. So you'll notice for each section, so for the first one is 1.1 where we're solving equations, there's a lecture link. So my videos are the videos here that say 1T. So solving 1 and 2 step equations, multi-step equations part 1 and part 2. So these are basically the notes that I do in class. These are the notes that come with the book. And these videos down here actually make up this video. So it's a bunch of these put together, not all of them. And also when you click on the help buttons, these are the videos that you'll end up seeing. All right, so that's your way to get extra help outside of the classroom if maybe you miss a day or you just feel like you need to go through it again. You're going to have access to that. Let me, let's see, I think I need to go back here. Okay, so once you've done that, you're ready to do your homework. So let's go to the homework 1.1 button. So this lecture 1.1, you really may not need to go in there at all, assuming you went to class and you understood what we were doing, then you're probably ready to jump right into the homework. All right, so let's go ahead and click on question 1. Determine whether the given number is a solution. Let's find something a little more interesting. All right, solve using the addition principle. Don't forget to check. So the answer here is negative 22. I'm going to go ahead and put in positive 22. Then click on check answer, and got it wrong. It also gave us a tip. So this time I'm going to put in, let's just say 20. Check answer, still got it wrong. Let's just put in 2. Notice it says, it says final check. Tells you the correct answer and your answer. It says practicing your skills help build your ability and improve performance. Let's practice skills related to this homework question. So you can try that. I've actually not used the skill builder, but you can see if that helps out. But you have some other options. First of all, notice that we have a red X here. And in fact, if you click on, actually we want to go over here and click on these 3 lines, you can see that we missed that problem. So let's go back to question 4. And notice it says similar question. We can click on that. It'll give us a new problem. Let's see, this time our answer is negative 22. Check answer. Notice this time we got it right. Now we have a green check, and you can see that when you click over here. And so there's that. The other thing, notice at the bottom, help me solve this. This will actually help you solve the given problem, and then it'll give you a new problem. If you don't want to ruin the problem that they gave you, you want to do that problem, then you can view an example and then come back and solve this problem. And then there's another button, Get More Help. Notice there's an animation, which is just a video. You can go to the textbook, or you can click on Ask My Instructor. If you ever have a problem, like maybe on the weekend and you're just really frustrated, or even in the evenings or the off days, depending on how many of these I'm getting, I normally can get back pretty quick, but I can either answer your question with a written solution, or sometimes I'll make videos. But this is how you can basically send me the problem and also ask your question. All right, so let's see. So sometimes there's other videos, there's other help that's in here. If you click here, there's if you have some accessibility issues, then you can check that box there, or click here and it'll, let's see, it's just got a mode that you can turn on. And I think that's pretty much everything. The main thing I would just say is play around with it a little bit, get comfortable with the different buttons that are there. Notice you can save your homework. I think it auto saves, but it's always a good idea to save your work before you leave. The other thing I would say is just be aware that you should be able to get 100% on every homework assignment as long as you're willing to go back and correct mistakes, because you've got that new problem button. I forget what it said, but anyway, all to say, that's a pretty good tour of the things you need to be able to do. If you have any problems at all, please don't hesitate to contact me. It's really important to me that you get off to a great start this semester, and I'm here to help you in whatever way I can. I hope you have a great semester.